Welcome, good evening, to another podcast on a break from work. This one's the Final Hours Dubstep Zelda remix, and it's gonna be May Patience Be. So here we go. Let's read this off like some beautiful epitaph from that. Yeah, how about no? Let's go with something beautiful today. May patience be, short of breath against the nitrate, where dreams are sold off to the comfortable buzz, where no rebirth is ever found in the potential of that wish, where once the soul is kept in an achievement timeline, moments plotted out like a mechanized plan of a protagonist that you ought to be, and I believe that once the signs were completed, you would come out of idle, waiting for the preparation of your character. Yeah, that's right, you rolled a d20 when you should roll a d10, creating yourself for perseverance in a plotted life of blue-collar nature versus nurture over the waiver of no conditioning to the moral aptitude of fairness. That it was a sobering fact that you realized when you look back as you were a child to the violent theft of everything that dismantled everything you valued. Because this was the onslaught of momentary, monetary, everything ends with gain greed. Yeah, not green, more dreams. Cosmetic dismembered virtues of the paper personality. That's right, take everything off that you ever wanted to be. All the beautiful things that, well, character is made of. And once you're stripped down and there's nothing left until a misunderstood paper personality test is taken and you're standing like a marionette with 7 silver strings on that stage before the pulpit where someone is telling you who you are now and who you ought to be. Like you could take some sort of curriculum through life and that would tell you everything that you ever wanted. And that is that you should acceptance of that flock. And you should linger like all the other souls in the external voices of their supposed loved ones telling them that, well, while we're whispering this to you, we're really stabbing you in the back because there's a billion Valkyrie putting our life to the test, as if they could bring you back with an apology, singing this sweet melody. Dear soul, please don't resurrect me from my dreams. I've got a sequence of wonderful 5. House, wife, kids, white picket fence, car. This is a job of my real life, and the debt that I've incurred is the resolution of my finished work, and the silence is that, well, when I commit that single moment of silent noose, death, hope, and risk suicide, that everything my children ought to gain, they will receive by the aspiration of my apathy and the slit wrist of my pacifist greed, and I will be standing on that street corner in heaven, waiting for St. Peter to let me in. And this is my greatest sarcastic piece because I don't fucking believe a word that I'm saying, because those golden streets wherein my mansion lies will be filled with nothing but mirrors, and I will wander those places and the gardens outside, and everything will be aligned with silver, glass fire, and it will show me everything that I ever was and am. And I will go searching for my children, and I will never find anyone nor the signs of the trained well souls where the perseverance went, and the aspirations of every greater disease of my dream design went extinct when the beautiful creature called a Valkyrie didn't resurrect my dreams after the hollow dark of that ill-fated destiny that I bought. Yeah, those 5 things that I once thought were manageable, they were the perfect things for me. Yeah, they really just killed all the bugs of the dream, the desire of everything that I ever wanted within me. So may patience be the most sobering fact that you ever lived in the violent aftermath of a plague dismantling your dream, and that is debt. That is everything, the 5 pillars of everyone's life, and they're telling you, they're preaching from that pulpit to that marionette of the 7 silver strings that you ought to be something you never wanted to be. When you accept the fact that walking outside that in the silent aftermath, alone, friendless, that you'll matter more than you've ever mattered in your entire life, and yourself in the mirror will be something more beautiful to someone out there that you haven't met yet. I love you all. Have a good night. We'll do one more before this fateful night is over.